May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. Human beings, us, our species, us, the self-proclaimed alpha species of this planet, have made things very difficult for our way of life and overall mental health. Our history that we were supposed to learn from, we have instead shackled ourselves to the most tenuous parts of it. So much so that no matter what race, color, religion, or region you're from, we're taught that instantly from very early ages that some part of who we are will be a problem. No wonder an entire month has been dedicated to mental health awareness. Play traditions aren't just learned and developed from family dynamics or affluent ones. Although I do draw a great deal of my content from my family because that's what's more familiar to me. And believe me, there wasn't affluence involved. Nevertheless, it's still been a very notable impact on my life, as many others are to them and their communal dynamics. Play traditions rest in the worth of the everyday. But in your life, solely, I always try to stress the focus, the whole aspect of the food and tradition on your life and your feelings about it. And when I talk about working hard and doing long hours, I don't feel it or convey it as some sort of flex that I have because it's a necessity, one that is universal. But mostly it's a homage to how I got the opportunity to experience food. How I got to say that I don't remember an empty plate. Almost all of my elders are gone now, but I still refuse to even look at their pictures and say that I won't clean a toilet or scrub a floor or do manual labor to feed myself. I refuse to say I'm too good to do those things because those are all the things that the people I respected did for me in order for me to eat. How can I do such a thing when all of them has done the same thing for me to make sure I was fed as a child? It's been difficult though. Not even so much for the labor. It's because of how our species have blockaded ourselves with categorizations. So often I was told I can't possibly be allowed in a building like my job, that I can't have an education, that I can't have work ethics, or even sanity because of things like color, religion, social class, etc. This is not a unique experience either when dealing with our species. But I remembered and pictured my elders the whole way through. I saw them get up early. I saw them put on their uniforms. I ran with them to the bus stops to get to work and school. I had a variety of hues around me and my family. They were men and women. They were what they used to call the working poor. They can read, write, and do arithmetic. When I shared their lives with them as their offspring, they did not care what color I was. They didn't care what gender I was. They didn't even bother about religion. They just said I belonged to them and to myself. So while all the world around us would yell and scream, my family would walk tall, carry that proverbial big stick, and speak softly and clearly to me about what's expected of me and what was intended of them. They did this also not being solely concerned about their own gender, race, religion, social class, etc. They always made sure to give themselves a prospect or a vision in their own eyes of self-worth. Their intention was always to do their best with their resources and capabilities. Did this stop uncertainty and stress? No. But this is why I believe they had some of the strongest minds I ever came across. When you know what you like, who you are, disregarding all the categorizations and labels we have on one another on this earth, and you're able to take that and survive and eat, this is how we can truly honor and heed our histories and show the highest reverence of our traditions, elders, and even ourselves. Not angering our elders isn't just about pleasing them with the perfectly seasoned dish, but showing your willingness to attempt to attain it, no matter who you were born into this world as. And that was the inspiration behind why I wrote Don't Anger the Elders.
You feel the kitchen quake. The foods ain't gonna save you. If you defiant from the start, be like those elders, you gotta cook from the heart. Don't anger the elders, they're not putting you on the spot. They wanna see what you can do because your success means a lot. So the next time you're fiddling around with them pots, see the reflection of your elders and their wisdom they impart. Because how you mess over something that's been there from the start. Play their traditions. Play their traditions.